back to Live at the Roxy, friends. And it's an awesome show here today because my dear friend, singer-songwriter, and I guess ex-Collider liver, Alex Marzoña is in the house.
Hello, everybody. We finally did it after months of asking me.
How much energy do you have that you go for a full-blown hand-up wave? Like, I feel like my waves these days are like, you're down here. Never am I lifting my whole arm.
How about both hands? Roxy,
Hi,
I just got a cup of coffee, so.
Oh, that's true.
And,
I don't
and
know
I
what
get to
that's
see
like.
you. It's the first time seeing you in so long.
I'm excited about that. Wait, you just said that you've been asking to come on here for months. That is the biggest load of crap I've ever heard, by the way. I don't think I didn't hear you say that.
Roxy.
You literally asked me last week. And I said, great, when do you want to come on? And you said, anytime after Friday, and today is Tuesday. That's 4 days that it took me to bring you on.
I'm pretty sure since live ended, sad face, I've popped onto your streams every now and then.
And I've asked you, but you've been, every time you were going to SEN, I said, do you want to pop here? And you were like, oh, I can't make it this time. I can't make it this time. Who is full of crap right now?
Okay. All right.
Don't try to set me up to make it look like I didn't want you on my stream. I have 5 guests a week on this stream. You don't think I want you to be one of them?
Well, I'm honored to be here, Roxy, and that's all that matters.
I'm happy to have you here. We are here for a monumentous occasion. Monumentous? Is that
monumental?
Monumental occasion?
Momentous. Monumental.
I think it's a monumentous occasion. I'm pretty positive that
I'm going to write that down to fit into a song soon and credit you with that word.
Oh, definitely. I want my own song. But speaking of songs, that's why we are here today. A lot of people during quarantine have been sitting and taking naps and binging shows. You've been a busy bee. You have a new song that is out, Cherry Blossom, and you also are just like killing it in the music front in general. Why are you so motivated right now, and what makes you want to make the rest of us look like crap? Just curious.
I'm not trying to make anyone look like crap. I just want to want to express my creativity. I figure like when I was writing music last year, I was so busy, and a lot of my passion couldn't fully express myself with the limited time I had. And now that I have so much time, like why not just go full into writing and using all of the movies I've been watching lately as inspiration to write more music.
Was it really all about time? Do you feel like that was why? It wasn't about like writer's block or not being as aware or in touch with your feelings at the time. It was really just because you didn't have the hours?
Yeah, it's pretty much the time. I mean, going between Collider Live, work, pretty much watching a movie every night, that I'm basically gone from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. So there's not enough time to do things on my own and write.
What do things look like now for you? Are you working? Are you like, what is a day in the life?
No, I'm not working. My regular job is it has to do with outdoor movies, so can't exactly do that right now.
Yeah, but probably sooner that than indoor movies.
That's true. That's true. We are starting up a drive-in series hopefully soon.
So, oh my God, I need that.
I need some movies with other people, please.
Just anything with other people, anything at all. I'm going to be in the car, like waving to the random stranger next to me. I'm going to call it Alex.
Yeah. Other than that, work out in the morning, take a run, watch at least 1 or 2 movies a day. I did just get the Criterion channel when this all started, so I've been watching a lot of French New Wave, classic movies, and catching up on some TV.
Wait, so every morning you're waking up, you're going for a run, every single 7 days a week?
Maybe 5 days a week.
And then you're watching multiple movies and you're writing music.
Yeah. About like 5 to 6
shabby. Hours. Are you kind of enjoying your life right now?
A little bit, yeah. I don't want to go back to work because like this is like my prime creativity peak right now. And so it's like, I don't want to lose the streak I have going right now.
Do you ever feel, and I feel this way, so it's okay to admit if you do, or if you don't, then fine, just make me look like an idiot. But do you ever feel guilty for enjoying any part of this time right now? Like, I know the world, there's such horrible things and there's stressful things, but anytime that I am streaming or I'm getting to write or work on anything, I'm like, am I too happy for right now? Like, should I kick myself or something?
I feel I feel a little bit guilty about, I feel very privileged that I do get to, sit around here and express my thoughts and put them into music. But I try to donate to causes, and I'm on unemployment, and I do thank all the people who are still working at restaurants that provide me food whenever I go out. And so it's just like, it's a privilege that I take very seriously, and I'm very thankful for. So.
And then some moments, so I'll be feeling that way. And then, I don't know, I feel like then the next day I'll be like, just don't even want to get out of bed. So that's why I'm surprised to hear that you're just getting up and running every day. Like some days I'm like, wow, this is so, actually I'm getting to do some of the things I wanted to do forever. And then some days I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know how to open my eyes right now. Are you kind of going through those waves, or are you just on a high, ready to go all the time?
I go through those waves sometimes. Like some days I'm just like, oh, one of my songs is performing well. There some lulls pretty much, and just gotta fight through that and know that people will listen to the next song and someone will connect with it, and that's all that matters to me.
How many songs have you written in quarantine?
I put out my second. Cherry Blossom is the second one I put out. The first one was called Crisis, and that one I wrote in like a day, just because it was like, it all came out. It was all like how I felt during this quarantine, and that was a month ago, and we're still in it, and it's kind of wild. And I have at least 4 or 5 other ones that are ready to go by the end of the year.
And we will be playing 30-second tease of Cherry Blossom. If you guys want the whole thing, it is in the description below, which I feel really cool for doing, because I don't usually put people's links to things in there because I'm not tech savvy and I just have the same details for everything. But last night I was like, you know what I'm going to do? And I added it. And that's how much I care about you and your music succeeding. But you're really freaking good, man. You're easy to support. It would suck if you weren't, because then I would talk about it anyway. But I think that you're very talented. So I'm excited to play that in a little bit. But before we do that, I wanted to catch up on a few things, because I have seen you since Collider Live's demise, but we haven't talked about a few things, loose ends that had taken place that we had spoken about on the show. So one of those things, and I don't know if you can talk about it or what's going on, but I know you were supposed to take a big trip, and obviously that was canceled. What's going on there? Are you postponed? Are you ever planning on traveling again? Like what's happening with this? Was like the Alex trip. You were talking about the trip for months. You were going, but then all this happened, obviously, and you had to cancel. So how's everything playing out with that?
Yeah, so basically,
your face, by the way, when you didn't know what I was going to ask.
Pretty much, I don't. There's so many topics
I know.
I can talk about. Yeah, so that was supposed to be the day after the free for all, pretty much, that I left. Like, I would have gone basically straight from free for all to the airport to leave to Tokyo for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, that had to be canceled, and I did get my money back. I'm hoping to go soon, but one of the main reasons why I wanted to go was because I had a friend who was who's working over there, and I would have been able to stay with her. And so,
and is she over there now?
Yes, she is.
Wow.
And
wow.
She's actually working for.
But she did go. She was already there.
Did. Yeah, wow. So she went early February, so that was just when things were starting to go a little bit crazy, especially in Asia. Like in China, it was starting to spread more. And she's actually at, I don't know if I can really talk about it, but I don't care. She's at Tokyo Disneyland, and that they shut down before she even like made her debut in to dance there, because she would have been playing one of the Disney princesses.
So what did that mean? So is she just there unemployed?
I think so. Yeah, I haven't actually talked to her like what she's been doing lately. Just letting her live her life, do whatever. Yeah. I don't want to be a big bother, but otherwise,
you don't bother anybody. You're amazing. But continue.
Yeah. So it just sucks that I wasn't able to go. Hopefully, I'll go soon. And
but now, if you go, whenever you go, will you? I mean, unless she stays there, where will you stay? It's a multiple week trip can be very pricey, especially after we've all been out of work for several months.
It might have to be a shorter trip, but I just really want to go. I actually, Cherry Blossom, I wanted to write it there while I was there. I started it like a month before I was supposed to go. I started the writing process, but...
Why did you specifically want to write Cherry Blossom there?
It started off as I wanted to write to a theme, because usually I don't write to, specific topics and around it. It's usually just whatever I find interesting or whatever sounds cool. And I wanted to write about nature, specifically cherry blossoms, because I would have been going to Tokyo, and it would have been cool to just to talk about like the ephemerality of nature, like is what I feel when I'm in a relationship or just like in love. Like, is it fleeting? Is it true? Is this feeling true, essentially?
So you picked Cherry Blossom before you picked the theme before you actually wrote the song.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ended up not being able to go. Did you think about putting it on the back burner till you were able to, or were you like, no, I'm pretty sure this is the time to write this anyway?
I thought it was the perfect time, because especially it's spring right now, and like I know the blossoms are already kind of gone by now, but I thought it was the perfect time to do it. I believe in this song fully. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever written, and a lot of people are liking it, and so I'm very grateful that I did put it out right now.
Let's check it out. Let's tune in for the 30-second snippet we have of this. But again, guys, really what you want to do after this is you want to go listen to the entire song. We're listening to 30 seconds because that's what StreamYard allows me to do, to play on here for you guys. So that's why we're doing that. Although I love the 30 seconds that you picked, Alex. But go over to the YouTube link, click in the description. We got to load up with views over there and comments. Leave a comment. That's the most important part, because it really helps with the algorithm for other people to find it. I know I'm always talking to you guys about these fucking YouTube algorithms, and it's not like I work for YouTube or understand exactly how it works, but it's pretty simple. If you like something, then thumbs up it. If you comment, more people will find it. If you watch it and you view it, then it gets more views. So all of those things will help support Alex, who is somebody we want to support, and honestly, in general right now, artists you want to support, but especially Alex, because he's the shit. So anyway, let's take a listen to this, and we'll see you guys in 30 seconds.
There's nowhere that I'd rather be. It's this feeling ephemeral. No, I wish you didn't have to go. Hey! Picturesque as the cherry blossoms, pretty as a walk in the park. Is there a wrinkle shining through your window? Do you get light from the stars? Did we meet in the wrong season? Well, before the flowers were to bloom.
So the obvious question I have for you, Alex, is this is a love song, or at least I think it is. Sometimes artists have, it's really something else, but is this about somebody? Where are you getting your inspiration from?
Yeah, it's about the girl that's in Tokyo. So,
dang.
Yeah.
That's the end of your sentence. That's all
the end
we
of
get.
The sentence.
It's such a beautiful song, and it's very relatable, but it also kind of, to me, and I don't know if it makes you feel this way, I wonder what emotions you have around it. It's kind of sad. Parts of it are pretty sad. What emotions were you hoping to evoke when writing this, and what emotions were you feeling that went into this song?
I guess when I was writing it, yeah, these are kind of the things I wanted to say to her. Had I gone to Tokyo, and those are the questions I wanted to ask, when we were trying things out. And yeah, I just hope that people, connect with it and connect with some relationship they had in their life as well. And so it was a very easy song to write in that sense, because like I had all the inspiration to come from her, essentially.
Do you know if she's heard it?
She's seen the video I posted on Instagram. She hasn't said anything if she understood the lyrics.
Do you think she knows that it's about her?
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think she knows.
What is there anything that you hope, if she did hear it, were you trying to get a response in any way? Were you hoping that this would start up a dialogue, or was this really not about her anymore? She was just the inspiration for it, and now you're trying to affect all different kinds of people.
It was more of the latter. Yeah, I wanted to, because there's kind of a mini arc in it where I kind of I am okay with feeling this way, and like wherever she goes, like as long as I can be there as a friend, then that's fine with me, because I got to experience her, essentially experience being with her.
Is that how you feel?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, like I am sad that nothing worked out, but I'm not ruling anything out in the future. We'll see what happens.
What is going on for you right now, love life wise? I've been talking to a lot of the guests on the show, as you know from tuning in. I think it's a very strange time to be in a relationship, and it's a very strange time to be single. Both things are bizarre. I don't know how people even go about dating somebody right now, or what happens. But how are you feeling about like dating or romantic relationships or anything like that right now? Are you interested, looking, not?
Right now, I'm not really looking. It's, as you said, it's a very difficult time to, like, just in general, talk to people. Like, I want to have the face-to-face interactions with people, with girls I'm dating, so it's very hard to do that right now.
I don't even know, like, I feel like somebody has to invent something for this time. There's all those there's all these apps, but like those apps are for a time in which you can eventually meet up with somebody. Exactly. I feel like somebody needs to invent something that is like a way to connect with people right now, because even if it's not dating, I miss meeting people.
Yeah.
I miss, like, every day going to bars and meeting people, or like, bringing in, I only on this show bring in people that I know and that I care about, because this is too hard of a time to try to, for me at least right now, I only want to talk to my friends. It's too challenging of a time to talk to people that you don't know. There's so much going on, and you really want to have that trust with somebody, because if you're going to be spending an hour with somebody, you don't know what can happen. Like,
exactly.
It's a sad time. It's a happy time. It's a weird time. So I don't know, but I do miss meeting people, and I don't know when that's going to be a thing again.
I was thinking, like, before, whenever I'd go out, like on a Saturday afternoon, I just go see a movie, go to a bar afterwards, have a drink, just be on my phone. But also, my one rule of going alone to any place was that I had to either talk to a bartender or someone near me and just get to know them a little bit. And like, I'm scared that, once we get back into the swing of things, people will be wearing masks. I can't actually fully interact with them. I have to be kind of far away from them. It really sucks. And like, I like seeing my parents live like 45 minutes away from here.
So have you seen them at all?
I have seen them. Like, I go back home, wear a mask. Like, they leave a change of clothes for me and like a bunch of like hand sanitizer, change into those clothes and like just hang out with them, make sure I'm very far away from them. And it sucks, and I can't eat dinner with them because then we'd have to remove the masks. So I'm very, very.
But at least you get to see them. That's very rare. Today, to be able to see your family. just almost nobody I know is able to do that. So that it is still nice. But yeah, of course, not being able to eat with how crazy is it, the importance of sharing a meal with somebody and how much I took that for granted. Like
Right.
it matters. But at least you do live with people. So at least you're not like super alone all of the time. How is having roommates during this time? Are you guys getting on each other's nerves? Are you doing okay?
No, we're not getting on each other's nerves. At least they're not on mine. I hope I'm not getting on their nerves. For all the viewers that don't know, I live with Rachel Silvestrini and Brandon Hanna, both Schmodown competitors.
Brandon Hanna throwing fire this week.
Oh yeah, I just hear him in his room sometimes, just like just thinking of like,
that's amazing.
Oh, you loser.
That's so good.
But yeah, I mean, we're having a good time here. We get to watch a lot of movies together, a lot of TV. Yeah, we're just having a good time, just hanging out.
Well, people I like to have a good time with are the people in the chat right now. So I do want to take some questions. I know we have Patreon questions and Streamlabs questions and super chats. Larry Lease is always our first super chatter. He reminds everybody to hit that like button. Yeah, as we talked about the importance of the YouTube algorithms, friends, that like button actually matters. So hopefully, you know what? We should do some kind of a challenge right now on your video to see how many likes we can get it.
Hey.
Where are we at right now? Let me type it in to the YouTubes. Don't you always want to call YouTubes? I don't know why I feel like it should be plural. There's so much going on there. Okay, so we have 25 thumbs up there right now, so we can definitely at least double that, guys.
Thank you.
Let's definitely get to 50 thumbs up by the time we're done. I want to put that in. Well, why don't you guys put the link in here? It's just below. It's in the description. You see it down below. It's right there. I think, yeah, it
somewhere
is.
There.
It is. I think it's the first thing, right?
Yes.
me and my YouTube inability. So 25 thumbs up are there right now. Let's get to 50 by the end of this show. If you thumbs up the video and you write in the chat that you did so, we will give you a shout out as an extra little incentive. So let's get more eyes and ears on Cherry Blossom. So thanks for reminding everybody, Larry, to hit that like button. But that doesn't just go for this video. That goes for Alex's video as well. Going to Chris Burke. Hi, Roxy. It's Avery and my dad. Just want to say hi. Our dog, Roxy, is getting huge. My dad wanted to say hi to Alex because he loved Collider Live. So Alex, Chris and Avery are my favorite dad-daughter duo. Avery is 12 and Chris was just had corona and was very sick. But he is better now and they're back together and things are going very well. They named their dog Roxy. So they're big Collider Live people. And so I'm glad that he's getting to say hi to you. We're waving. Alex is waving back.
Double hands.
That's for
all
you,
the
Chris. So much energy. I need that in my life. I just this is what I do recently to people.
You guys wish the coffee, apparently, Roxy.
I don't want to. I get so nervous. That makes me scared. Something's going to go wrong. Let's go into the Patreon, patreon.com/Roxy Stryer. Weston has a question for you. He says, #Ralix has arrived. That's like Roxy and Alex together. They're always trying to ship me with everybody. Hey, Alex, if you were a comic book supervillain, what would your origin be?
Ooh, comic book supervillain.
I could pick, honestly, I hope you take this as a compliment. I could picture you being a comic book supervillain.
I feel like I'd be more of like a mastermind rather than like a brawny.
Like you're a Lex Luthor type more so. I see that. I can see that. And and people think like he's so sweet, he's so nice, he's so shy, and then you're like sitting there crunching numbers to like get people.
I was a math major, so
that was your major?
Yeah.
Can I
math
ask
major
you,
with a theater minor?
Why did you major in math? Like what were you hoping that did?
Filipino parents, and it was I really my junior and senior year of high school, my calc teachers like really made me like love math. They not only taught me like this is how to do it, but this is why. these like integrals and all that stuff. I've forgotten all of it pretty much since, and I kind of just coasted through college with my
Are you
just
very
trying to get
good?
through math. With calculations, yes, but like the theoretical understanding of it, not so much.
Wow. What do math majors' careers usually look like?
What I would have gone to be was a, what's it called? Oh shoot, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like a risk analyst for insurance. Like, what are the chances that a tornado will happen, and this is how much you should invest in for your tornado insurance policy, essentially. Well, what I would have loved to do was would be a NBA statistician, because I love basketball as well.
I feel like you could do that.
Yeah, but it's like you need to get like a PhD in statistics, and it's like very difficult. Very difficult to do.
I believe in you. I feel like that would be a awesome job.
I would have loved to do that.
If I knew somebody, I would hook it up, but I don't. I'll try to think. Guys, we're at 30 thumbs up right now, so thank you guys for those of you who are doing it. Weston said he already liked it. So did Glenn.
Thank you, Weston and
Glenn. You guys rock. Paul Denuzio in the house. He says, someone get this man a record deal. I agree. Is that something that you have been like? Where are you at with that? Are you trying to be signed? Are you still like where? I don't even know, because I'm from the other side of things. I'm not in the music part. What's the goal? What's the dream? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the business side of music. Also, I really should be, to be completely honest, so I can market my things better. But
well, you're an artist. It's hard. It's hard to be an artist, and it's challenging. It's two different parts of the brain.
It's like I need a manager. So I mean, as far as record deals go, I don't really. That doesn't matter to me right now. Right now, I just want to write and put everything in my head out into the public, so everybody can hear it. That's all. Well,
you're doing a pretty great job at that, I must say. If that's what you're trying to do, then you're more than trying. You're just straight up doing it. I always say that too. I'm like, I'm trying to do this. It's like, yeah, well, you're not really trying. You're just doing it. Yeah. Morse Code Z liked Cherry Blossom, and we'll listen to the whole thing later. Thanks, Morse Code Z. Again, guys, it is in the link in the description below. I know we can get to 50. Keep it coming, guys. Keep those likes going for shout outs and whatnot. Glenn Caesar says, Ben Stiller in Along Came Polly was a risk analysis calculator for an insurance company.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Who is it? Jennifer Aniston? Who's the girl? Drew Barrymore?
I think it was Jennifer Aniston.
Who's the girl?
I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry that I don't.
Someone will let us know in the chat.
Speaking of Glenn Caesar, he had a Patreon comment and question for you. He said, hello, Roxy and Alex. Happy Tuesday. It's great to see you two on screen together again here on Live at the Roxy. Thanks for joining Roxy and virtually hanging out with us today, Alex. The video for the new song Cherry Blossom is pretty cool, and the song's really good too. The lyrics are catchy. Hashtag Marzoña music is very fitting that you're... it's very fitting that you're a member of the Rock Stars band. Oh, yeah, he's a total rock star. That makes sense. Alex, aside from making music and watching movies /TV, what else do you like to do for fun when you're not working? Do you have any other hobbies, old or new, that you go back to on a regular basis to keep yourself busy and entertained, especially now during quarantine?
I guess I'm a big NBA 2K player. I love basketball. So, yes, that's basically my only sport that I really follow. But
are you a Lakers person? I don't even know.
Lakers, yeah. I grew up with the Lakers. I do like the Clippers. I'm an LA fan.
Are you watching The Last Dance?
I did watch The Last Dance. It was really cool just to see, because I was a child at the time. I was a baby.
Yeah.
When that was all happening. So to contextualize, Kobe's rise and his motivation, to see that, like, oh, he wasn't the first one to do that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm not all the way caught up, but I don't know how you can be a person and not be a fan of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, he is just Truly, there's some people on this planet that are one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
He's truly one of a kind.
My dad, for some reason, doesn't like him because of
What?
He thinks he's arrogant. But then again, he was a '90s like Lakers fan, so I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
But it's like it's that arrogance that led him to greatness. It's like you got to believe in yourself.
If your dad likes Shaq or Kobe or anybody, I mean,
exactly.
how, like, come on.
Like they were the same way.
You have to have a little arrogance. Also, if I was MJ, I would have a shit ton of arrogance. You're literally the best. Like the best.
God, yeah.
I mean, come on. That's crazy. Weston in here says, only popped in at the end in Streamlabs, guys. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Schreier. Only popped in at the end of your part on Backstage. I was on Backstage right before this. I continue to be befuddled at the illogical logic of some people who refuse to give you due credit. Happens to you, Roxy, Grace Randolph, a lot, etc. What did you think of Stargirl #Ralix? Oh my God, Ralix is gonna stick. I think the illogical logic part was about how they were saying that I had been throwing a lot of stones at Finstock for miscommunications, but now Draco and Snyder are like publicly bickering with each other, but it's not a miscommunication. They're just both like, we're in quarantine, and they're both just like saying things.
They're crazy.
It's fine. So that's happening there. But in terms of what do you think of Stargirl? I didn't see it yet. Have you seen Stargirl? Do you watch any of the DC shows?
I used to, not anymore. There's just too much going on there. I thought I think basically from the beginning of Arrow until I think season 5, 6 of that. I watched the first 2 seasons of Flash. I think the second season of Arrow is like a perfect season of television for me.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I have not been watching, I'm obsessed with the DC TV shows, but I have not been watching at all. I don't know why. They're just not working in quarantine for me. Like, I'm watching a very specific medium during quarantine.
Right.
And that's just like not it.
What else are you watching right now?
A lot of comedies, a lot of half-hour things. I just watched Dead to Me, which is really good. I'm watching still Never Have I Ever. That's the one that's about Mindy Kaling's life.
Oh, yes, I did watch that.
You watched it?
Yeah, I did. I love that series.
You look like you didn't even know what it was.
Because I get that confused with what's it? The Mark Ruffalo one. I know this much is like the sentence titles. I know this much is true.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. It's on HBO. He plays his own twin, or he plays a pair of twins.
No, that's not what that is.
I know, but it's just like the sentence.
Wait,
titles.
Are you talking about the one with Paul Rudd where he plays?
No, that's
that one was good. Dead.
Stranger.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Something.
Wait, Mark Ruffalo has one where he plays. Oh yeah, I think I saw a trailer for that.
It's Derek Cian France directed and created it. So. Yeah, check it out. It's dark, but
there's so many.
Ruffalo's great. Yeah.
So many freaking things. I can't even keep track of all the TV shows that there are right now. I'm having such a hard time with it. I'm sure you guys are too. Guys, 32 thumbs up. Let's get it going in the link below. Don't forget you get a shout out. If you do it, 100% we can get there. I believe in you guys.
Heck yeah.
PLD, will you put it in the chat too so that they have the link in here just to click on? PLD. All right, let's go back into the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Mr. Caesar says, Alex, who's your favorite artist or band of all time? And what's your favorite song or album to re-listen to, either by your favorite artist and band or someone else? And if you could pick one artist or band to collaborate with, who would you choose? Wow. And they're all listening, so don't forget.
They're all in the chat right now. They all liked it. They all like my video. I guess my favorite band ever is Arctic Monkeys. And my favorites...
Wait, I obviously know them, but what are some of the big songs? I can't think right now.
They blew up in America back in, I think, 06, 07 with I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, Searching Romance.
That wasn't it. Arctic
No.
Monkey.
And then in 2013 they had the Crawling Back to You.
Oh,
What's it
Crawling
called?
Back to You.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Wait, what
That
are
was
the?
like in there. I'm too cool phase now, but I love
Do I
that
want to
album.
know?
Yeah.
Are You Mine? 4 out of 5. Those are their biggest ones. I don't know their song titles, but they're pretty
You gotta
good.
check them out. Yeah.
They're dark.
Oh yeah. My favorite song by them though is off their 4th album, which is called "Suck It and See." The song is called "Suck It and See." It's a British term. Yeah, it's a British term. Apparently, it's just like try things out.
Suck it and see it means try things out. I mean, come on, that sounds like part of the Me Too experience. I'm like gonna call it an experience.
The experience. But yeah, my favorite song by them is called "Hellcat Spangled Sha La La La." I highly recommend that, Roxy. You should listen to that. It's a beautiful song.
Sha La La La. A lot of Arctic Monkeys fans in here.
Hey.
Arctic Monkeys are the shit, says Scott. Riot Band, I love. It's one of their slow songs. And by the way, thank you to Glenn. Living with Myself. That was the name of the Paul Rudd show. I actually really liked that, but I never know. Wait, so are Arctic Monkeys the ones you want to collab with also?
Right now, I'd say probably Childish Gambino. Like what he's doing is very kind of the avenue I want to go down, like hip hop and using live instruments, R&B as well. He's putting out some
I could see
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
I could see that. I used to send you people that I feel like you sounded like had similar.
You did,
tones too. But I just love your voice. I think you're very unique. So it'll be interesting to see you collab with some of the big people, some of the greats, and see what you could do. I do want to go back though, because I know I started talking about Collider Live stuff, but I know that people in the Patreon were talking about this, and you haven't been on here to talk at all about the fallout of the show. And I didn't know the answer to this question. So I guess I just will ask you, how did you find out about everything that was happening at Collider? Like who told you? How did you even know what was taking place? How did you get informed? Because I've told people that I was called into Thad's office. Were you called? Were you what?
Yeah, so that was what was it, the 2nd of January, I believe?
Yeah, January 2nd. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was just like ready to go, like let's start this new year. I was ready to be more talkative, like hopefully get on the table more. And then Cody just texted me like, "Hey, don't come in." And I was like, "Okay." It's like, "Why? What's up?" And he was just like,
were you on your way to the studio?
I was like literally about to leave. I just gotten out of the shower, just like ready to go. And I was like, "We're canceled." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It was a weird day. I remember that I was feeling okay, but later that night I couldn't sleep. I got really stressed out, very worried about what I was doing next, because like I was planning to leave my job to focus on writing and focus on being more involved with Collider Live, creating like more segments and like becoming more involved with producer things with it.
Yeah.
And so like with that gone, it was just like, oh, what am I gonna do now? Like where do I put that effort? And so it just led to it was a rough few weeks there.
And then was there ever, did you talk to Fernandez at all? Was there ever interaction with you guys or no?
I don't know. Well, Fernandez, I don't know if he like really knew who I was.
I think he did.
He did? Okay.
I think
we never really talked.
I felt the same way about me for a while. I didn't think he knew who I was either. But I think he did.
I was just like the guy who was there like every morning, but like he was always in his office, and I never had a reason to talk with him because it was either Christian or Riley who was in charge, who I was the main contact points with. So
right.
It never really made sense for me to talk.
Did you end up talking to Riley or like any of the other people, Darina, anybody else after it all happened?
Not really. I mean, I just sent texts to everyone. It's like, hey, like, love you all. I miss you guys. Hope everything works out. I remember going back in the week after to like pick up some posters and random things that I had left in the studio with my fellow booth boy Cody, who I very dearly miss.
I miss him so much too.
Yeah. Yeah, and like everybody there was like giving me hugs, and I was like, I'm not dead. You're gonna see me. I'll see you at Schmodown tapings. It's like, but it was very sad. Like people were sad to see me go. Like I remember Snyder was very like, he was the one that I was shocked gave me a hug. Like he's a very, very good friend to me. Very
he's got that soft side. A lot of people don't know it about Snyder, but you know, when everything happened, he called me and was like, I'm so sorry. This sucks for you guys. And, you know, text me in weeks to come. It was like, the office is a lot more quiet without you guys. And we missed that laughter or whatever. It was just very sweet. Cause I think, you know, when everybody was, when we were doing the show, everybody there was probably, and I don't know this, but everybody was probably like, oh my God, they're so loud. Like, because we were when you're a writer and you're trying to do your job, because there's no offices, you know, everybody's like out in the open, and we're like yelling to each other shit like chips.
Especially me running back and forth between like Christian and Cody's desk to get props to do bits in the background.
I know. I'm sure they were probably like so annoyed, but then we're gone, and I think they missed us.
Yeah, you never know what you. What is that phrase? You never know what you have till you.
Until it's gone. Oh no, they seem to go, but you don't know what you got. Yeah, that's it. Speaking of which, our friend Mark Riley just texted me. It was his birthday yesterday. Did you say happy birthday?
I did say happy birthday to him.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad. He's so cute. Going back into the Streamlabs though, guys. Oh wait, let's check in. Where are we at with this video, guys? You guys are being slow. You're dragging your feet. You're being slow, and I love and appreciate you, but we know the deal. We're at 34 likes right now. We got to go. We got to keep going. PLD put it in here, but it's also just below, down below. Click that link. Hit the thumbs up button. Go listen to it later. Let us know you did it. We will give you a shout out.
Yeah.
And Alex will write you your own song.
Sure. Yeah.
Just threw that one.
Let's
all right. Weston says, you're funny about your question about favorite guests was funny to hear. Maybe, I wrote in my Discord, I asked who their favorite guests were that I've had on so far. So he says, maybe Jen, Rachel, and Mara would be my top 3 for now, because I had just been thinking of a 24-hour stream of former shows. Perhaps you could showcase music from people like Alex and Lauren in between. Wait, a 24-hour stream of former shows. What would that be? What's that mean?
Maybe they want to
24-hour live stream of former things.
Oh, like of your favorite guests, those shows that you listed, that they'd be all played back.
But you can play them, but they're on YouTube.
So you might have to clarify that one.
You can play them at any time. They're all there. But I do like to showcase. I had on, I don't know if you watch this one at all, Alex, but my friend Lauren LaGrasso is an incredible musician as well. You guys should
check that out.
You guys should meet. She's like,
look it up.
She's crushing it. She's been a producer for a long time. She was one for Sirius XM and now produces for like different podcasts for Gwyneth Paltrow, for Goop, and she's just like very in that world, but she's been in radio for a long time, and she's an amazing musician. She has a song called Rise, so she came on to talk about that. But I love it with my friends. I don't bring on people whose stuff I don't like. That sounds mean, but like I don't want to do that to you guys. So you know if somebody's on my show, it's because I legit recommend it. Just like Alex's song. Alex, how has the feedback been so far? What have people been saying, and who have you talked to? Who's sharing it? Talk to me.
Yeah, people are really liking it. I see a lot of people that are connecting with the lyrics, and that really hits me. That's very nice to know that people have experienced that as well. We're all in this together, you know, that kind of thing.
What does your family think? Have you played it for them? Your parents? Are they, I don't even know, are they supportive of your music?
Yeah, they're very supportive. They have played it, and they were like, who is this about? And I was like, all right, like, it's about the girl I was going to visit in Tokyo. So, they figured. They kind of figured it out. Yeah.
Okay. And they were like, okay, that's fine with us?
Well, now that I'm not going, they're more okay with it.
Oh, that makes sense. I get that. Going back into the Streamlabs, guys, Glenn says, Glenn loves to do this. He has food-related questions for guests. So here are 4 food-related questions for you, Alex. Get your hungry cap on. The first one is, what's your favorite meal to have when you're feeling down or out of sorts?
I don't know if I really have one, but I guess well, I can't eat anymore because I'm pescatarian. I eat fish, but no like chicken or beef, pork, or any of that. But when I was younger, it would be a chicken adobo, which is a Filipino dish that my mom made.
What is it?
It's like chicken, and then it's put in like soy sauce and garlic and seasoned with a bunch of random Filipino ingredients that I really want to learn how to do it and like make a tofu version of it or something. But
chicken
that's
adobo.
Chicken adobo.
You don't eat chicken?
Huh?
You don't eat chicken?
Yeah, not anymore.
Ever?
Yeah, it's been about 2.5 years that I've been off of chicken and beef. Yeah.
Do you eat shrimp?
Shrimp, yes. All fish is okay.
Maybe you could make shrimp adobo.
Not a bad idea.
Would
I'll
that
ask
work?
my mom about that.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. But it's mainly the seasoning that, yeah, definitely. If it's the seasoning, then I can do it.
Adobo.
I'm going to do it. Let's go. I'll bring some to you, Roxy, so you can
Please,
try it.
I want to try it. What?
What would yours be? What would your...
I have no idea. Yeah? I think, okay, I usually say like
pizza?
Pasta, ribs, cookies, like shit like that. I love, but I'm a carnivore. The second part of it is, what's your favorite breakfast food?
I don't really eat breakfast actually, but
I'm kind of the same way.
Why?
I know. I said I'm kind of the same way. I don't get hungry in the mornings.
Exactly. It's like why I don't need that right away in the morning. But if I had to pick one, probably just scrambled eggs.
You ever have eggs for dinner?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh my God, it's the best. I love breakfast for dinner. You gotta try that. Number 3 is, what's your favorite dessert?
For dessert. Definitely gotta go cookies and cream, ice cream.
Cookies and cream is bomb, but cookie dough is better. So just staying. And the 4th part of this question is, what is your favorite late night snack?
Late night snack. Well, lately it's been cashews, roasted and salted cashews.
That is
those are the go-to. One. That's the what?
Lamest answer.
Oh, it's so good though. Get some protein in.
That's like the healthy thing though. You ever just like go and this is gonna sound like I'm trying to make fun of you, but I'm not. But like, do you ever go grab a bag of chips?
No. Maybe some pretzels.
You need
some pretzies, yeah.
Eat something unhealthy at night, especially
I'm a pretzel boy more than anything.
A pretzel boy. The Streamlabs from Glenn saying, "Oh, speaking of Collider Live, here's a question that has its origins in a discussion that happened on Collider Live." Okay, so this is another question that he likes to ask people. But the reason we talk about it on the show so much is because, do you remember when Christian Harloff on Collider Live said that if he could have any power, it would be the power of persuasion?
Yes.
And I gave him so much shit and didn't let it go.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, yesterday Maude Garrett came on the show and said that her power would be power of persuasion also. Like, oh, no. But
Supervillains.
His question is, if you could pick any special ability or superpower, what would it be?
I guess the ability to learn things quickly.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Like is that even any to learn anything quickly?
Like pick up skills. I guess mainly languages, because I want to learn the languages of my parents, which is Cebuano and Ilocano, and Tagalog.
Rewind it and say it again.
My mom speaks Cebuano,
Cebuano.
Cebuano, yeah. She's from Cebu, which is, I think, the second biggest city in the Philippines. And my dad is from an island over in the city of Bacolod, and he speaks Ilocano.
Do they speak each other's language?
Yes, and they speak each other's language. And they also speak Tagalog, which is
I know Tagalog. That's the one that I know.
Yeah.
But,
and so, like,
they're Tagalog for a very long time. I'm very white sometimes.
Yeah. So, like, they spoke all three of those languages at home when I was growing up. So I kind of don't really know what's what. And so I'd love to learn each of their
How different are each of those?
To my ear, not very different, just because I can't parse which ones. I just know that it's Cebuano if my mom's speaking it with her family, and Ilocano is if my dad's speaking with his family.
Do you speak at all?
I don't. I can pick up from context when I hear the family talking. But
do they speak English?
Yeah, they also speak English. Very Filipino English.
Growing up, did they mostly speak to you in English?
It was English, but then they throw in Filipino phrases. Very like Spanglish, but Filipino-ish. I don't know what you.
Like what? What kind of thing?
Like, "Uy, go get that adobo," or pick up. I can't really do it right now. I've forgotten so much of the Filipino language just because I haven't really, been around my parents as well.
Have you been to the Philippines?
I've been 3 times. The last time was 9 years ago now. Yeah.
9 years. Wow. Isn't it
right when I graduated high school?
I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you were there, you were probably like, I'll be back here in a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
And then a decade later.
Yeah. We went like every 10 years because it was my grandparents' 50th or 60th anniversary. And so next year we're scheduled to go, even though my grandparents have passed away. But who knows when? Yeah, they lived a very long, happy life. So happy lives.
Were you not able to what is the funeral procedure there? Was there any kind of thing? Did you do something here? Or were you not able to go, or how did that work?
They lived in the city, like just the city over from where my parents are right now in California. So just driving over there to take care of them, see them whenever I could. And as far as the funeral went, like they're buried nearby in SoCal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nice cemetery on a hill. Beautiful view.
People always make fun of me because I always talk about how pretty my mom's cemetery is. It's not her cemetery, but the cemetery she's in.
She owned it.
Yeah, she owned it. Very, very convenient. But I'm like obsessed with it. I find something about beautiful cemeteries are so peaceful. Like if the grass has been watered and there's like hills or there's pretty trees, I don't know. There's just something about it that I guess that other people think that's creepy, but to me, like a beautiful cemetery is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's like
flowers and things.
So peaceful.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like knowing they're at peace makes me feel at peace as well, and they have a great view. Yeah.
And people used to make fun of my sister and I because we would go. My mom was obsessed with tanning and loved the sun, and so my sister and I would take towels to the cemetery and lay next to her when it was really sunny out. People would drive by and be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh gosh.
But you can't help. You just got to do what feels right. Glenn says, doesn't Starfire have that power? Learning a language through touching a person. Really fun show, Roxy and Alex. Y'all are the bestest. Thanks for calling us the bestest. Starfire does, but I don't know that she would be able to learn everything that he's talking about, because you're not just talking about languages, right?
Yeah, also picking up guitar, maybe coding.
Coding is amazing to pick up. Why do you want to do that?
It would just be a good skill to have. I feel necessary in today's day and age, just to solve computer problems on your own.
That's true. Yeah. Not too shabby, especially when you can't have any of the geniuses help you out during this time.
Roxy, I wanted to ask, do you speak any other languages or at all? Understand any other languages?
I Spanish. I speak a little bit of Spanish, enough that like when I'm in Mexico or in Spain, I can somehow always get to the bottom of something, but not like so broken. I understand way better than I speak. And I suck with congregations. So like often I'll what is that not what it's called?
It's not conjunction.
No, congregation
Something. I know. Isn't congregations like a gathering of people?
what's it called? Conjugations. Conjugations. Congregations. Conjugations. Like I often will say something. Like I'll often refer to myself in the third person in past tense when I'm trying to say I'm doing like if I'm trying to say like I'm going to the bathroom. Often I'll be like, she went to the bathroom. So I usually they can understand me, but it's usually like silly American. You think you Spanish? But my sister-in-law is from Mexico, and she says that I'm better than my brother. So her husband. So I will take that. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Exactly. Garth, that's what I'm trying to say. What did I call it? Congregation. Congregation. Being this exhausted during quarantine, I make so much shit up, and nobody called me on it. Like I'm so glad you just did, Alex, because like I just say shit and then whatever happens.
Monumentous.
Monumentous. Yeah, it's a monument. Guys, don't forget, please, we gotta like this video. We're getting out of here in a couple minutes, so let's get those thumbs going. It's in the chat. It's in the link below. Click on it. Give that thumbs up. Alex Marzoña deserves it. His music deserves it. And it really helps other people be able to find it. If you tell us that you gave it a thumbs up, we will give you a shout out in here. Let's check in and see where we are with that right now. Okay, we're currently at 36, guys. Come on. Good thumbs. We're slowly but surely.
We're getting there.
We are in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strayer. Gingerbread says, hey, Alex, I didn't get the notification for this video, sad face. So I don't know if this was asked already, but what musical artists are you into or who's influenced you? So you've talked a little bit about this, but any major influences, Alex?
Yeah, Arctic Monkeys, Muse.
Yeah.
The Strokes, Foo Fighters.
I love the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters so good, like especially their choruses, how they just expand the song. They just get super big. What else? Childish Gambino, Anderson .Paak, Chance the Rapper.
Any chicas?
Let's see. Honestly, I'm not really actually. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Honestly, no. Women, right? They can't do it. So.
Right. Oh gosh, I don't want to get myself in trouble.
I was kidding. That's not how he feels. No, I think that it's interesting because, like, vocally, when you have influences, usually it's probably people who sound more similar to you. Right. And vocally, obviously, women don't usually sound as similar. But I didn't know if there's anybody who's like vibe.
I have been listening. There's a good artist called Sammy Ray. She's up and coming. She's like doing like Sammy Ray, SAMMYRAE. She's a very good, amazing vocalist, and her music is very jazz, funk fusion, like, and has a lot of big band energy, and it's amazing. Everybody go check her out. She's awesome.
But before you check her out, click on the link that I just put in the chat and thumbs up this video. Let us know you did it. And I know you didn't get a notification for the YouTube show today because I can tell because some of our regulars aren't in here and there's nothing I can do about it. YouTube does this sometimes. They've been fucking up and they say it's because they're understaffed and we can't really get upset about that during this time, you know, but whatever it is, the typical notifications that usually go out when you go live right now, I would say they're happening for my channel about 50% of the time. So the best way to combat that, and obviously I want your support, but really if you want to know when I'm going live, I put it on my Patreon. So I tweet it out, but you might not get a notification for that. But all my patrons always get a notification because I always put it in there. So even if you join at that $1 a month tier, that's a good way to know anytime that I'm streaming. Look at you, Alex.
Yeah, I'm a patron. I'm a Roxy patron.
You're the best. So click on this link. Let me know again. Simply Emily says I didn't get a notification today. Yeah, I know, because YouTube just doesn't. I know they just don't. It just is what it is. A couple more things before we let Alex go. Question from the Patreon. Garth McMurray says, Alex, I love your music. What are some of your favorite movies, soundtracks, and scores, and have they influenced your music at all?
To be honest, I'm not much of a movie like score or soundtrack guy. That's just like one of the things I least pay attention to. I'm usually just watching the story and everything unfolding on screen. I've tried to pay more attention to scores lately, but I think when I started watching Collider and being on Collider Live, especially, being friends with Riley, I started to pay more attention to it. Lately,
and Darina, she's obsessed too.
Oh yeah, with Darina as well. I'd say probably the one that sticks out the most right now is from If Beale Street Could Talk and Phantom Thread. I think those scores are just amazing.
Everybody was talking about If Beale Street Could Talk score. Yeah. I didn't see the movie.
Mm-hmm. I think it's out on Hulu or something.
How's the movie?
I didn't like it as much as Barry Jenkins' first movie or other movie, Moonlight, but I think it's still amazingly well done.
And what was the second one you said?
Phantom Thread. I know you don't like that movie, but that score is incredible. Johnny Greenwood, all his scores are great.
What did you think of Sing Street? Did you see it?
Oh, I love that movie.
That music is so good.
Music's great. I want to cover like all those songs when everything's over with and I can play live again.
Wait, why does Weston say I'm turning into Video Drew? What did I do?
What did you do?
I don't know. I love
Weston.
And we are getting out of here, so I'm just gonna have to trust you guys that you're gonna go in and like that and thumbs up. We have like maybe 2 more minutes left in the stream as I close this out. Go in again. Let me know you did it. We got to get him up in the likes so that more people can check out his music. Spell Go says, hey, Roxy, first time donating. Wow, yay, Spell Go. Yo, what?
You go, Spell Go.
Great to see my fellow Filipino brother on your show. Alex, the fact that your mom is from Cebu, is that how you said it?
Yeah, you did her.
Is similar to mine, although my dad is from Mindanao.
Mindanao.
Yeah. Oh, I should have known. TAO is Tao.
Yeah.
And should be now.
Hey, all good. Hey, you got Cebu right, and that matters.
That does matter.
There you go.
We really appreciate your support. Let me know that if he's your Filipino brother, let us know that you liked his video. That's how you can support. And anybody who watches this after the fact, because I know a lot of you guys didn't get the notification, if you comment in the comments that you liked Alex's video, I will give you a shout out on the stream tomorrow. So that's how we'll do it. Everybody said everybody's important. Don't just like Alex's video. Click subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can hear the new songs when they premiere. Garth McMurray.
Heck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where'd we get to? How are we doing? Let's see. 37 thumbs up.
Oh.
Guys, slow crawl. We'll
get there. We'll get there.
I know we will. I know you guys will get to 50.
And that video, like that if you have a chance, watch it also, because that video took a long time.
I didn't even ask you. How did you do that?
Oh yeah. So basically, I just had my phone. I had my microphone stand. It was basically above me. Had it over me, and then I just like rubber banded it to the to the microphone stand, so it shoots directly down onto a table, which had a white poster board, and then all my papers. I was just writing.
So is this
taking them off?
This is your hand.
Yes, my very bad handwriting, but I thought it would be more personal.
With the song, your handwriting,
right?
It worked.
It was supposed to be like a letter, essentially.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I was like, wow, how did you do that?
Yeah, there were so many different iterations of that video. Like I was supposed to do like a projection video where I had the pedals like falling in front of me, and I was like gonna essentially perform the song and do some dance moves, and dance to the song. But that
really made me focus on the lyrics, though.
Right.
That's why I liked it, because I really got to focus on them.
Yeah, so I'm glad this was the version that came out.
Me too. PRL18 says, I'm from Alex's dad's province.
Hey.
What was your dad's province?
Bacolod. So hopefully the Marzoña name means something there. My dad's dad was an architect, and my aunt as well. They help. I think my grandpa like helped design at least like 30-40% of the city back when it was.
No way.
Yeah. So
wow.
I feel like the Marzoña name is prevalent there.
That's got to mean something then. You guys let us know. Do you know the Marzoña name? Cousin Vinny in the Streamlabs says, when you do learn how to speak your native languages, Alex, will you sing in them too? And are you currently watching any shows? I think that will be our last Streamlabs for the day. So Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to sing in Cebuano or Ilocano.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a huge music fan base out in the Philippines, and I'd love to honor the culture that way. Otherwise,
you'd probably be so happy too.
Oh yeah, very much so. For TV shows, me and Rachel just finished The Eddie. Have you heard of that?
No, what is that?
It's about a French club, a French jazz club. It's the first 2 episodes were directed by Damien Chazelle. I was excited because I thought it was like Damien Chazelle's project, but turns out it's not. But he only just did the first 2 episodes. But it's about the jazz band that's in the French club and the various members in there. And I thought it was all right, but it's every time it focuses on the characters themselves rather than the main through line of a mystery or murder mystery. That's when it really shines. When
you said Eddie, do you remember the show? This is what I thought of. Do you remember the show Ed, and Eddie?
Oh, of course. My cousins love that show. And I watched it along with them, yeah.
Quite the throwback. Guys, round of applause at home for Alex Marzoña in the house.
Hey.
Woo! That was my air horns. Alex, I know that they know where they can find your song because we keep putting it in here and it's in the description. But where can they keep up with everything that you're doing and working on right now?
Yeah, you can find it on the screen below there. Twitter at Alex Marzoña. Instagram at just Marzoña. Don't forget the Enya, but forget the Enya when you're doing it in usernames.
I know. This should say Alex Marzoña, but we'll give Jake a pass on that one because he's pretty amazing. So
but thank you guys.
I didn't know how to do the Enya until today. You taught me on a Mac.
Yeah.
On a Mac, it's Option and then N again.
And again. There it is, Roxanne.
Yeah. So now
hopefully,
we know.
Yeah, hopefully next time when I'm on, it's to talk about random things and catch up more. You'll know how to do it.
I will. I'll know how to do it. I didn't know where you were. I was like, well, next time he's on, I thought you were going to say, I'm going to be in love and in traveling and have a hit song. So don't forget, like the video. I know that you will. A little bit of housekeeping. What do we got coming up, guys? Tomorrow, Alex and Molly Damon are on the show with us. So tomorrow's a big day because we've got. Oh, before I talk about tomorrow, tonight I've been telling you guys this, but we haven't even really fully announced it. Tonight we have an episode of The Whirl Girls. The Whirl Girls tonight at 7 p.m. We are doing The Whirl Girls Give No Mirror Makeup a Whirl. So we're creating a celebrity look. We'll show you who the look is. Actually, you know what? I'll give you guys a tease of it right now. I didn't ask if you could do this, but I'll just show you. Anyway, this is the look that we are recreating, but we are doing it with our eyes closed. So no mirror, nothing. We are just trying to without anything, recreate that look. It's going to be a beast. And we also are having Ben Bateman come guest judge. So he's going to be talking to you guys and tell us who's doing a good job, where we're at, and reading comments from you guys and stuff throughout. So make sure you check that out. It's on this channel tonight at 7. I think we're going to blow it. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I could do that look with my eye. So
that's an intense look. I can't wait to see it.
It's intense. It's intense. So we're very excited about that. And then tomorrow, yes, Alex and Molly Damon. And then on Thursday, Ben Goddard. So a couple great guests coming up. Shout out to Glenn Caesar, who says The World Girls returns. Yes, it does. That is tonight. Hopefully you guys get the YouTube freaking notification. I mean, isn't that crazy? There's nothing we can do. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Again, Alex Marzoña, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you for having me, Roxy. I really appreciate it.
Friend, I miss you, and I appreciate you being here. And we will see you, or I will see you guys tonight at 7 and tomorrow at 1. And Alex will see all of you guys in the comments on his video.
Yeah.
Like it and leave a comment. Don't you forget it. All right. Bye, guys.